Welcome, Pisces. This is your weekly Teroscope reading for November the 7th through to the 13th, 2016. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly. And before we begin, thank you. Thank you truly for all of the loving, positive, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. Thank you truly. Now let's see what the energy is going to be for you this week. Now look at that. We start with the Four of Wands. Now this is the marriage and relationship proposal card. But I see it more as building those foundations, growing those foundations, strengthening those foundations. Having the support of others is probably very important this week to you. Maybe having certain people join in on your dream or supporting you in some way or giving you support or help or direction. So it could even be a mentor coming in. Two of Pentacles, highly popular card this week about our balance and imbalance. We'll see what crosses that over. Knight of Cups. And you're filled with love, you're filled with passion, you're filled with this humanitarian, do good kind of, like you want to go forward, but you also want to make a difference. Oh, and one more card to cross over. The Magician. The Magician shows up. So, where are you out of balance in your life in order to let the true magic come into your life? What are the things that you are asking for? What are the things that you are affirming on a daily basis? And how does it fit in with the reality of your life? Is there room for it? Can you make room for it? Does it affect your time, your energy, your resources, your relationships? Will it, put a strain on the relationship if that actually comes into being, if that door actually opens up for you, if that path shows up and opens up for you? So, be careful what you are affirming for. Make sure that you do the details. I think I told one other sign the story, so I'll share it to you. You have to use details. You have to, make sure that you are not forgetting vital components in your affirmations, the fine details, in order to get truly what you want when you are affirming things. So years and years ago, it was in the 80s. And I used to just drive these rust buckets, and I just kept affirming that, I just want a car that looks good, that looks like it's worth some money. So, it may turn ahead. And lo and behold, somebody showed up and they had this beautiful gold car. It was gold, and it was so ahead of its time. It was so stylish. It even had a talking computer in it, which was unheard of in the 80s. And so I thought, oh wow, this is so cool. And so my very first venture out, and that, I'm driving it and I'm feeling, like I've got this boat of luxury. It was like, pennies on the dollar what I paid for it. And I'm driving down the road and the car spoke to me and it said, your electrical system will now fail. And I stopped dead in the middle of the highway. And so, I did get, I affirmed all the time that I just wanted this beautiful car. I've gone back to, I want a dependable car. I don't really care what it looks like, as long as it gets me from A to B, as long as I know it's going to start every morning. That's, I've gone back to that affirmation after that experience. And it'd be nice if it looks good, but it's not a priority. It's not a priority anymore. Um, so, I just didn't put in the details. I didn't fine tune it. So fine tune the magic that you want to come into your life and understand how it will affect other parts of your life so that something doesn't go out of balance because this shows up. Maybe you've always wanted this certain job opportunity or to use your creative talents in a certain way, and a job does show up, but it's halfway around the world, and you have to get there, and you're in a relationship and the two of you can't possibly afford to go, and they can't quit their job. So now it's a long term, so you might want to include that it is somewhere close by, or you don't have to travel, or you can do your travel through the internet rather than actually having to be at the locale, things like that. So just fine tune it, because we don't want hiccups along the road. We don't want the beauty to come in and create chaos in other parts of our life. The Knight of Cups is here, so this could be new love coming in, absolutely. Okay, this is the passion. This is the knight in shining armor, so perhaps your knight in shining armor will show up. Maybe you are the knight in shining armor, and you finally go and approach that person. I would think it's more that you are filled with passions, you're filled with love, you're filled with desires. You know, what you want to do, especially if you are looking at career and work. But it could be, you know, helping out in the community. It could be joining a group of people to do something worthwhile. It has to have passion, it has to have love attached to it. It has to have those two things in order for it to really be something that will be present in your life, that will really fuel you. For underlying energy, we have the sun. So if you want to, you know, this is, you've got vitality, you've got this bounce in your step, you are giving off the right vibe. People are probably gravitated into believing in your abilities, your talents, believing in you, believing what you can accomplish, believing what you bring to the table. So you glow. You glow this confidence this week. You glow this, I've got this, I can do this kind of um, energy around you. So the more you can raise your self-confidence, the more you can fuel that vibration, the more people will be attracted to you. And it could open up new opportunities. It could definitely open up new opportunities, or people see your value and your worth in a whole new light. For our overriding energy, we have the Lovers. Wow. So if you're looking for relationships, we've got some stunning cards here for relationships. This would be embracing, growing the relationship deeper. But in a general reading, we are going to go to your dreams, your desires, your goals. It could be embracing you because of the Sun card below. It could be embracing your talents, your abilities, seeing the beauty of who you are, embracing your talents, embracing the things that you take for granted about yourself, of who you are. This could also be embracing, you know, love and passion and dreams and desires, and really going after what you wanted. So this is the time to definitely, with these cards, hand out your job resumes um, to places where you know that it could further you in your passions and your dreams and your desires. This is a beautiful time to kind of soapbox about your abilities and talents. Embrace who you are and show it off to the world. This is a time to embrace your inner child and your love and your passion, and go after a dream. Start the wheels in motion. Start that new home business. Happily ever after with the Chariot. So it is all about the focus on the priorities this week in order to grow towards your happily ever after. I'm almost getting a sense that there could be some kind of chaos or disruption in your life, or a hurdle that you weren't expecting. So it's definitely about keeping your priorities in line, staying grounded, and keeping your focus on the big plan, the big picture. Your happily ever after. What does it look like? How do you define it? And then as certain things show up in your life that could really, you know, make the road a little bumpy, you can then categorize it. Is it something that's a priority? Is it something that can wait? Is it something that I can control? Is it something that is worth my time, my energy, or my resources? Will it get me to the finish line? For work and career, we have the Eight of Cups, so definitely there could be new experience, travel experiences. And I was saying, you know, you got to be careful what you're affirming here. So going forward in a dream, in a desire, definitely could um, take you to new destinations, new towns, new cities, new countries to live in. This could be a promotion. This could be a new job. This could be starting your own business, teaming up with other people. And in the process, what you once leaned on for dependability, for security, for love, changes. It doesn't give you the same as it once did. So it's very easy to imagine a promotion because now you're going to the 7th floor and you have to leave all your friends that you made on the 5th floor. So, but they're still there. You don't close the door on them. You still go and visit. You still hang out. You still go for lunch. You've made friendships. You've made bonds. But the way the support is there changes. And you walk into new definitions of support, of love. For love and relationships, we have the King of Swords. You are passionate. You are on fire. Now, in certain situations, this energy could come across as, you want to have this heart-to-heart talk because you really want the relationship to go to the next level or a deeper level, or you really want to approach this person for the first time. And your passion, your desire for it to turn out the way you want it to, could end up being an illusion because you come across too strong, with too much purpose. You kind of creep them out. They're just like, whoa, where did that come from? I never saw you as that kind of person before. You're so in my face right now. Like, back it up a little bit. You're in my space. So you have to be a little careful and cautious about how you are approaching people, because you're filled with passion, and that passion it rolls off of you, just very much like the Sun card, where you have this bright light. It's the same thing with when you are in situations, when you are talking about love and definition of love and what you want in a relationship. Okay, you could be very strong, you could be very definite, you could be very, stubborn almost in your definition compared to anybody else's definition. You have to have it this way. And so in some way, you could turn into controlling, or the person you are with, you are dealing with this kind of energy where they are controlling and maybe thinking more of themselves, or they at least give the appearance that they are thinking about themselves rather than you as a couple or you as an individual. So, I mean, this is beautiful passion. This could be, it's it could be lust, it could be passion, it could be intense desire, it could be, you wear your heart on your sleeve. It's all about the love, it's all about the relationship. Um, it could be overdone quite easily with this energy. So keep it in check, stay grounded, make sure that you are using the right words, that you are attuned to their responses and their buy-in to what you are saying, so that you can be empowering the relationship. Okay, because this is knowing that there needs to be changes within the relationship to take it to the next level. It's just how you propose that change that will matter, and this is a very powerful energy to deal with, and you may come across as being self-centered or not thinking about them and only thinking about yourself. So just think about what you want to say when it comes to relationships and growing relationships. And until we meet again, remember, I do love you.